Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Whiskey Enthusiast. Hope you have a nice dram with you to join me. Hope you have this one to join me because we have a special one tonight. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell icon so you can see what I'm up to and what I'm trying. Tonight, I got the whole thing ready with the box and everything. We have the Chivas Regal Royal Salute 21-year-old, the signature blend. A mouthful. First, I want you to check the box. There we go. Look at that. And then it opens like that. Oh, boom. I will get to those stories again. And then we have this beautiful porcelain. There we go. Shall we? Yeah, can we see it like that? Well, as much as you can see it. And then we have this porcelain sapphire color decanter. I'm sure you have seen this bottle somewhere along the way in your whiskey journey. Now, for me, I always thought it was very gimmicky to be anything good and decent, but tonight we're going to test that. To start it, this Chivas Regal Royal Salute 21-year-old is a 21-year-old blended whiskey. It's been commissioned in 1953 by Samuel Bronfman, who was the owner at Chivas Regal at that time, to commemorate the Queen's coronation, Queen Elizabeth II. And in these big royal events, occasions, they do 21 gun salutes. So hence, this 21. It is also, the whiskies in it is aged for a minimum of 21 years. So that kind of inspired the age as well. And they wanted to make a whiskey that's fit for a queen, although they actually call it the King of Whiskies, but there you go, that's funny. And they made this one. They made this one with at least 21 years old whiskies in it. They made this handmade ceramic decanter, porcelain, made by Wade. It even says that underneath. Can you see? I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Apparently, took about 5-6 days to produce each one. I don't know how long it takes now, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It has those, those cannons on top and the lion, and yeah, it's very cool. And it has that crest as the on the cork. So yes, they made this specially for that day, and they have been doing it the same way ever since. I think it's the longest running 21-year-old blended Scotch out there. Now the box, there have been many boxes over the years, but this one is designed by Christiana S. Williams. Check her out on Instagram or her webpage. She does really cool things. And this is inspired by the Royal Menagerie at the Tower of London. Now, Tower of London is where the 21 gun salute was done from, and it's still done. They still have they do that, the royal celebrations, the gun salutes are done through the Tower of London, as far as I know. And for about 600 years, the Tower of London was home to exotic animals from all across the world, given gift to the British monarchy by the monarchs of the Europe. And they were just free roaming. At one point they had a polar bear. I think they had elephants, lemurs, peacocks. You can see it from here. Lions, of course. And this also shows the River Spey here as its Scottish heritage, and the tartan butterfly again for its Scottish heritage. But also the animals in here are from Royal Menagerie. You see the geese and the lion and the peacock there. So yeah, it's a pretty cool bottle. The box and a pretty cool bottle. Let's see if it measures up to all of this gimmick. Oh, very nice. All right. Now, in a recent podcast, the current master blender at Chivas Regal and Royal Salute, apparently it's another brand within the Chivas, Sandy Hislop, says that they have so much stock that the next and the next and the next master blender will be absolutely fine to pick from really, really good whiskies aged at least 21 years old. So that's good for us. We know at the heart of it is Strathisla Distillery, a Strathisla single malt, as with all Chivas Regals, but we don't know anything else other than that. We don't know that much. There's some he talks about. If you search online, there are guesstimates about what's in there, but let's just drink it. I'll give you the specs. It's 40% ABV, chill filtered, and caramel color added. Doesn't matter in this decanter. It matters here, but I don't think they added that much. It's all right. Doesn't matter, does it? Anyway, so let's dive into it. So I get pears, citric fruits, very floral, very fresh, oak. Yeah, you get oak, but it's obviously 21 years, but it's not very spicy. It's a really well integrated wood note. It is blended, so you have grain whiskey in there, but I hardly smell the grain brightness, the grain alcohol shine, that there's a metallic note the grain whiskies impart. I don't have it here, or very little. For a 21-year-old, I know it's 40 ABV, but for a 21-year-old whiskey, it's incredibly, there's that word again, smooth on the nose. People don't like it. I don't care. I think if something is smooth, it's smooth. Yeah. So pears, apples, fresh apples when you bite into it. Floral, citric, orange. A little bourbony, like caramel, vanilla. Sugary, very sweet nose. It's just beautiful, this nose. Yeah. Alright, let's go on the palate. Pear continues. Again, very floral, sweet, fruity, fresh fruit, apple. The finish is nutty. So little oak spice. Such a well-balanced whiskey. It's sometimes with older whiskies, you get hit with the oak spice, either on the palate or at the end of it. But with this one, I think however oak spice you get on the nose, that's how much you get on the palate. And in the finish, you're just left with this. It's not even oak spice anymore. It's like a roasted nut flavor just hanging around in your taste buds around here. And it's very warming. It's long as well. For a 40% whiskey, it's quite long as well. Let's have another go. Yeah. Nutty, walnut, almond, but triple roasted almonds. That's the ones that you would touch and it just crumbles, that kind of almond. It's very nutty, but at the same time, very sweet. The oak spice comes in the sense of like orange marmalade. It's the rind of it, but there's sweetness, and the orange rind is bitter and sweet. But you can drink this all night long. It's just one of those very, very tasty whiskies. Now, for years, I have stayed away from this, thinking, it's a blended Scotch, it's expensive, look at the bottle, look at the box, it's all a marketing gimmick, it's not going to be anything substantial. I was wrong. Because, it's not cheap, but it's not that expensive for what it is. It has the heritage, it has the history, it has the design. Yes, marketing is there, but, there's effort in there. It's a beautiful box and beautiful decanter flagon to keep in your in your collection. I mean, mine sits right here. It's like that top shelf with where I keep the beautiful bottles. That's there always. And, you know, it's just so nice. And the taste is there as well. And if you compare it to other 21-year-old blends, the Johnny Walker XR, the 21-year-old, it's, you know, I think the bottle is better. And it's more expensive, that one is. The Ballantine's 21, again, the bottle and the history is there. I think that's a little bit cheaper than this one. And if I'm being honest, I don't like that one that much. There's too much rough flavors going on. The oak spice is really integrated into the whiskey. It's not very well balanced. But this one, if I gave you this one, you wouldn't say it's a 21-year-old in a good way, not in a bad way. I really enjoy this one. I think it's a delight to look at. I think it's fantastic to read the stories, just drink it while looking at this. I mean, she's done an incredible job. Honestly, guys, check her out on Instagram. She's pretty cool. And check the whiskey out as well. If you don't believe me, if you don't want to invest in a whole bottle, which I get it, go find a sample. I bet there are. And yeah, get it. There are many versions of Royal Salute. Even 21, they have like special editions polos and whatnot, but they also have 25-year-old, 30. I think they have a 62. So start with this one. This is the original. And try it and let me know. Guys, I'm done tonight. If you like this video, press that like button, please. It will make a big difference to me. And let me know what you think about it. Were you... Because I heard a lot of people said that they were kind of feeling predisposed not to like it, but then they tried it and they liked it. So did you go through a similar journey? What do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you not? Just let me know what you think. Connect with me. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll reply to you as much as I can. I'll do it. So yeah, let's connect. Let's talk about it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good night. Cheers. Stay safe.